Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is Farkhandah Nusrat, SS English at Divisional Public School and Inter-College Sahiwal. I welcome to the students of class 8 to the online lessons organized by Divisional Public School and Inter-College Sahiwal. Yes, dear students, before we proceed to our today's topic, let's have a look at the few pictures. You can see these few envelopes, and this is a postcard. Yes, these envelopes take you towards a word which is letter. These are the envelopes for the postal letters, and this is our today's topic, letter writing. Yes, what are we going to learn under this topic? Our first task is to give you an introduction of a letter. Then I would like to tell you the kinds of the letter. At number 3, I want to make you introduced with the format of a letter. And number 4, I want to tell you how to compose a letter on the given topic. Yes, as my fourth objective is that, yes, I want you to be able to compose a letter by yourself. So be very, very attentive from the beginning. So first of all, I would give you an introduction to letter, and for the introduction, we would go on to the definition of a letter. Yes, letters are a form of verbal and written communication which contains information or message. It is sent by one party to another to provide certain important information. So just as we do texting today, or we do emails, we send an email to a person, the same way in the old times we used to write down the letters on a piece of paper. We used to write down the information that we want to convey to the person we are sending the letter. We used to write down that information, and then we used to put that piece of paper in an envelope and used to stamp that and send the letter on our address. Yes, dear students, after giving you the introduction of a letter, let's have a look at the kinds of a letter. There are two kinds of letter, formal letter and informal letter. Formal letters are those which are written to offices or office holders. Means when we are going to write down a letter to some person who is an office holder and we want to get our purpose fulfilled, we write down the formal letters. Formal letters are also written to the person to whom we don't personally or directly know. The second category is the informal letter. Informal letters are written to family, friends and relatives. As the name shows, formal letters are the letters of serious sort which we want to get some official work done through these. And informal letters are casual, as the word shows, casual, relaxed letters which we are writing down to our family members. Yes, some more about informal letters. Informal letters are written to family, friends and co-workers to whom you personally know and want to communicate something of personal or family interest. Yes. And our today's topic is to discuss basically the informal letter writing. Informal letters, as I have told you, are the letters which we write down to our family and friends. So what is the format of letter? Yes, these three things in red: address, city and date. These are the beginning of the informal letter. As informal letter basically has three parts: beginning, body and the ending. So what comes is in the beginning is the address and the city name and the date. Then the second part is the main body, but between the first and the second part comes the salutation. Salutation is the title of the person to whom we are writing to. Means if we are writing to our father, we would write my dear father. We are writing to our mother, we would write my dear mother, etc. Then comes the second part, which is the body. Body is the introduction, hello, hi. The second part of the body is related to the topic, and the third part of the body is concluding remarks like convey my regards or greetings, etc. And the third part is the complimentary ending, your loving daughter, your loving son, and then comes the name of the writer. In the beginning comes the address and city of the writer, and in the end comes the name of the writer. And in the salutation comes the name or the title of the receiver. So please keep these key points in mind. So in the light of this format, we have decided 3 topics for you. Our today's 3 topics for the letter writing are: write a letter to mother who is worried about your health. Our second topic is write a letter to father asking him about the health of your mother. And our third topic is write a letter to sister congratulating her on her success in the examination. So we will discuss our first topic in this lesson today. Write a letter to mother who is worried about your health. First of all, examination hall, city ABC, December 9. You see these 3 lines. Examination hall is basically the address of the writer, and city ABC is the city name of the writer. Why we have not written the actual address and the actual city? What is the reason behind this? My dear students, the reason is that we are going here to teach you letter writing for the examination purpose. So when a student writes down a letter, he is not supposed to show his identity at any cost. He is not required to tell his real address or his real city, and even he is not required to tell his actual name. So in place of the address, we have written the examination hall because he writes a letter sitting in the examination hall. His city we have supposed is ABC, and then comes the date December 9, 2020, and then comes the salutation. Our beginning of the letter is complete here. Then comes the salutation. As our topic is to write a letter to mother, so we have written here dear mother, and remember M will be capital in the mother here. So in the first part of the body was saying hello, hi. So our first line is I am fine here and pray the same for you. From our second line, our actual topic starts. Sorry for I couldn't write to you earlier because I was unwell. As brother told you that I caught a mild attack of pneumonia and had to miss my few lessons also, but the school doctor treated me very attentively. I also took great care of myself and completely followed the doctor's advice, which helped me recover quickly. So now please don't worry for me. I am planning to visit home as soon as my revision tests are over. So here the second part of the body is complete now, which is related to the topic, and the topic was telling about the health. So here until here we have complete telling about our health. The third part of the body was convey regards or greetings. So here please convey my regards to all at home, and we would put an exclamation mark here. Then comes the third part of the letter writing, which is complimentary ending or complimentary closure. So here I have written your loving daughter. if a daughter is writing a letter to the mother, your loving daughter, your loving son, whatsoever, then here is written the name. But as this letter is being written here for the examination purpose, so we are not showing our name here. We would write down X dot Y dot Z dot. And if you are writing down a letter in your real actual life, you would definitely write down your name here. And in this part, in the beginning, you would write down your actual address and your actual city if you are writing down a letter in the real life situation. Yes, now we have discussed our first letter, and the rest of the two letters I have planned as your home assignment. So what is your home assignment for today? Write a letter to your father asking him about the health of your mother. And the third one was write a letter to your sister congratulating her on success in the examination. So my dear students, if you have the format at hand, you have a command over the format of an informal letter, then it is not at all difficult for you to compose a letter of your own. And you have to write the above given work on your classwork notebooks. Thank you so much, students. Take care. Allah Hafiz.